and welcome to the TMZ Swiftie podcast.
Thanks, Swifties, for being here.
I like to refer to this week as the Swift Bowl. Let's go!
Taylor! Chiefs.
Let's go Taylor Swift football! That's all I do at the bar. This is our special Swift Bowl episode where we talk all things Taylor and the Super Bowl.
And Travis as well, because he'll be there.
Yeah, we got a lot of breaking stories. Taylor is finally back on tour. Thank God. An update on the Jet. We have
update on Tortured Poets. Some little theories that came out.
Some Travis updates.
Yes, and we know we usually have Spotted, but today we're going to be doing tour talk because she's back on tour.
Hello. Shall we dive right in?
We've got a lot to get through.
All right.
So
Taylor Swift, breaking news of the week. So Eras Tour's back on the road.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think?
Amazing so far. She's done 2 nights.
2 nights in Tokyo.
She's got 4 sold-out nights there.
Mm-hmm. No openers, which is very strange.
Very shocking.
I don't understand. They're just like, they play the sorry, you haven't been to the Eras Tour, so I don't want to spoil any of it for you, but
that was too bad for you.
Yeah.
That was rubbing it in the wound.
Yeah. Will you ever make it to the Eras Tour?
Don't say that.
We don't know.
Yes, I will.
We'll see. But she does a whole build up and she plays certain songs and then she does a countdown on the clock so you know it's coming.
Oh, that's cute.
It's really cute. But no openers, so I guess she just does her
just walks on.
Yeah, just time to go, baby.
Taylor's here.
Bring out the cleaning closet.
Doesn't really need openers.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of time. I don't watch any of them anyway. Sorry, Gracie.
Sabrina.
No, but this is what I'm very curious about. The fact that will she add an Eras tour when Tortured Poets come out on the 19th? Because she has plenty of dates after that. What's she going to do? Is she going to add? Is she going to ignore? Or is she going to just, once she's done with the Eras tour, start the Tortured Poets department tour?
Well, I feel like she kind of hints at it a little bit in one of the Tokyo night 2 of Tokyo.
Okay.
Where she kind of says that she's got 2 new songs that she's adding for that night, and everyone screams and is really excited. But then she's like, "Oh my God, sorry." She says, "I'm sorry," and apologizes to the audience because she assumed they all thought she was talking about the Tortured Poets department. I don't think she's going to put anything from that album. I don't think it's fair to the rest of the tour that hasn't had it.
But she's also has a lot of tour and she's coming back to the US. I think she's going to do a new tour.
I would say it would be a new tour because then if she adds stuff from this new album, then Australia misses out. Japan, the other states that she's already been to.
Yeah. You want to talk about how she got to Tokyo?
Yeah. Interesting. Not on her own jet.
Not on her own jet.
Yes.
So
I wonder why.
Celeb Jets came out and reported that she took a charter jet to Tokyo.
Interesting that it came out and reported it after the cease and desist.
Correct.
So someone didn't listen.
No signs of slowing down.
No.
But we also have a breaking update exclusive to TMZ that she sold her Falcon 900. No, excuse me. She sold her, what's it called? A Dassault? She sold her Dassault 900 to a Car Shield place in Missouri.
And I don't think it's because she needs the extra cash. I think she's doing just fine.
She has 2 jets. She has a 7X Falcon and the F900 Dassault, whatever that rich people thing is called.
Yeah.
But she sold that. My theory is that she is going to use, not that she needs more money, but that she's going to use the money that from the jet, and she's just going to start taking charter jets because she's tired of being tracked until all of this kind of dies down. Because she has 2 jets. And then she'll probably just buy another one off the record.
I agree with you. I think it's 100% a diversion, especially after what her team came out with. And they're clearly not scared of this cease and desist because they've posted about it, Celeb Jets. So I 100% think that's just a diversion.
She's just going to be taking charter jets from now.
Yeah, and fair enough.
Although every time, like, for instance, Travis Kelce took a charter jet, not one of Taylor's jets, to Argentina, and Celeb Jets still knew about it. So it's going to be interesting to see how she clearly, obviously hates this. And she's going to do everything in her power to avoid getting tracked.
Yes. Also on the plane topic, She's often being spoken about as producing a lot of carbon emissions.
We got a comment yesterday
Yes, we did.
saying that she is leading all the celebrities in carbon emissions, which
She is not.
she's not.
We actually found a list. I'm just going to search for this so you don't have to have
I have the list.
You have this.
I have it. You have it as well.
Yeah.
But I found it first.
Okay. Read out the list, please.
Okay.
Not the whole list, just a few names.
Here are
30.
Here are the 30 top 30 celebrities that took the most flights in private jets in 2023. You want to have a guess as to who number 1 is?
Well, I know who number 1 is.
Okay, it's Travis Scott.
Which I find surprising.
No, I follow celeb jets, and that guy's always moving around. That guy never stops. That plane is always cooking. Whether it's him or he's renting it out to other people, the plane is always on the move.
Kim's in there. Kylie's in
number
there.
2, Elon Musk 3, Beyonce and Jay-Z 4, Bill Gates, Steven Spielberg, Tyler Perry, Leonard, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, Kylie Jenner, Celine Dion, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, George Lucas, Floyd Mayweather, Robert Kraft, Jim Carrey, Mark Cuban, Paul Allen, James Dyson, Tom Cruise. The point is...
We get the point. She's not in the top 30.
She's not in the top 30.
And it's surprising because she's done a lot of travel, different states, not only for a tour to visit Travis playing.
And she has 2 jets.
And she has 2 jets. And
2 jets have not added up to the top 30.
Which is crazy. So all these other celebrities are still making much higher emissions, yet she's always the one getting criticized online and from her critics and
Leonardo
media.
DiCaprio and his damn yacht that's horrible for the world, and he's the leader of protecting the planet.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, so that's just a bit of rebuttal to the person that said that.
If you want to comment, we're happy to either be like, yeah, we agree, or you're really fucking wrong. So.
But she is traveling right now. Not right now, but she'll be going to Australia next.
Oh, really?
After the Super Bowl. But
that you won't be.
Enough with that. Yes, no, I won't be at my ticket. I have to sell it if anyone wants to buy a Sydney ticket, 23rd of February.
What if I bought your ticket and went?
I would leave. Anyway, so she's going to Sydney, she's going to Australia, Melbourne, and someone who is from Australia, who we were thinking that potentially could be an opener for Taylor Swift, is G-Flip.
G-Flip, Chriselle Staus's partner.
Yes. They are also a musician in their own right. But yes, G-Flip is an Aussie musician. They are so good. The connection between Taylor, if you haven't seen it yet, they did a cover of Cruel Summer on an Aussie radio station called Triple J, and they have a segment called Like a Version where celebrities come in, musicians come in, and they cover other songs.
That's pretty cool.
It's if you haven't heard any of the stuff, it's really good. We've got a snippet of it.
Go with a vending machine when not dying. Say the will try to screw it up in these trying times when I'm trying. So cut the headlights, summer's enough. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils on the dice, angels on the ice, and if I bleed, you'll be the last to know.
It's well.
Interesting that they also changed he to she in the song. Pick up. For Chriselle.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Did you know who liked this?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift liked it.
And I spoke to G at G'day USA the other day in LA, which is a bit of a gala that they hold to celebrate Aussie musicians, people in the arts here in LA. And I asked them if they would be keen to open for Taylor Swift because Taylor liked it.
Let me guess. They said yes.
Yeah. And they said yes.
And they said yes.
Wanted me to do that, I would say fuck yes.
I'm manifesting
this. But yeah.
They actually refer to Taylor as the biggest musician of all time.
It's true.
And also, G's mum has started a petition. Isn't that so cute?
Wait, tell me about the petition.
To get G to open.
What does a petition involve? Just signatures online?
Signatures online. We can share it in the details section if you want to sign it.
Okay, I'll sign it.
I've already signed it.
I would love to see G open for Taylor.
It'd be so good. They're already going to a Melbourne show, so they're free. They're available for Taylor. So if she needs an opening, G's there.
Oh, I would love that. That would be, or like, you know how Taylor brought out Haim?
Yes.
That could be cool. Something like that.
I'd love to see G do the cover of Cruel Summer with Taylor.
Taylor?
That would be so good.
That would be so good. That would be so good. I asked Chriselle, I caught Chriselle out recently and asked which song Chriselle would want G to do next.
As a cover?
Yeah, she said she'd have to think about it. I'm like, I can tell you right now. All too well. Like, literally, the list is endless.
Yeah. Okay. We've got another thing we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Disney Plus Taylor announced that she's putting the Eras tour on Disney Plus.
People are surprised by this.
You weren't. I was surprised by it.
I'm not surprised because we know that a lot of people thought that we were going to get Long Pond Studios Evermore because she did Long Pond Studios Folklore, which basically she played live folklore and then broke down each song track from Folklore. We thought we would get it from Evermore, the sister album of Folklore. We got nothing. And she had 2 obligations to fulfill with Disney Plus, and now she's fulfilling it with Eras Tour, it seems like.
That makes sense. I initially thought it'd be with Netflix because she's got a history with Netflix.
But she took Reputation off Netflix.
Yeah. So
Something's up with Netflix.
But
and
she's calling it Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, Taylor's version.
I love that. We're finally going to get to see Cardigan.
Yes.
She left out a bunch of songs. She had four surprise songs total now.
Yep.
I think that we didn't see in the movie theater or on Amazon Prime. And it's finally free. I can stop paying $19.89 to watch it while I work out. I cue it up every time I work out because you know how she said that when she was preparing for the Eras Tour?
Oh, yeah, of course.
She would
treadmill.
She would go on the treadmill slow for the slower songs and fast for the fast songs. So I would tune it up and ride my Peloton.
Nice. I still can't get over that workout routine she does. That's insane.
I don't do it very well, but I do it for 20 minutes.
Like a quarter of. Anyway, wrapping it up.
Next story.
Next story touches on the Tortured Poets department. Her new album coming out April 19th.
This is really good.
Yes, you sent me this story, which was really good.
So Joe Alwyn is saying that he's not going to comment on the Tortured Poets department.
A source for Joe.
A source for Joe is not going to comment to the similarities of his Tortured Man Club while commenting on the Tortured Poets department.
So he's not going to comment, but he is going to comment.
He's commenting while not commenting.
Yes, and
good job, Joe. You did it.
I love it. And the source says, if it is a diss album, that is shady. He helped her with songwriting on her past album.
I'm sorry, I have to stop you right now. He helped her with songwriting on her past albums. Oh wow. Thank you. I'm glad that Taylor Swift so kindly served you up a Grammy on a silver platter. Wow. She should be so grateful. This is I feel so fired up. I completely understand now why Taylor Swift clearly despises Joe Alwyn, because the fact that he has the audacity to claim some kind of ownership over her album.
I think we'll find out more why she just doesn't like him in the new album as well.
Sorry, continue.
So writing her past album, so it really came as a shock to him if she talks about their breakup, as it is something he has not spoken of at all.
While currently speaking about it.
I don't think it should be a shock because that's what she writes about and she's allowed to.
She also has a song called Endgame. You know, the good and the bad end up in the song.
Yes. And then regardless of what she does, he will still not respond because he has removed himself from her narrative and is very glad he did.
This is the biggest shot I've ever heard. So the second I read that, it brought me back to one thing.
Flashbacks.
When Taylor posted a statement on her Instagram after Kim leaked the phone call of Kanye saying, like, I wrote a song, I made that bitch famous, included the part where he calls her that bitch. She very rightfully got very upset about that, posted a statement online and said, part of her statement said, I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative, one that I have never asked to be a part of since 2009. That's a clear shot that Joe took at that Kanye beef.
Those words have been carefully chosen for a reason. The word narrative, that's been carefully chosen.
Very glad he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I hope she rips this man apart.
I think we will see that in the album based on the song titles.
and then lights his silly ass on fire.
Did you see the lyric about my muses? My muses are like bruises.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good because that's a play on my muses are her exes
Right.
and they're like bruises.
Yeah. And she also, hold on, I have to find this. This is very, very important. So a lot of people thought that the song "You're Losing Me" was the breakup song.
Yeah, I thought it was,
for
yeah.
Joe. And it's interesting that where did I see this? I sent this to you. F my life. Basically, the thing that she posted on her Instagram announcing the album said, "And so I enter into evidence my tarnished coat of arms." And then she also, it was just, she posted lyrics.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
That didn't make any sense. What I'm trying to say is she posted like a manila folder,
The artifacts.
the artifacts
Yeah.
and the evidence. And that's a reference to the song "You're Losing Me" that people suspected was about Joe Alwyn. Further pushing our speculation forward that this whole album is going to be about Joe Alwyn.
I don't even think we need to call it speculation. It's very clear that it is.
But
we can't say, yeah, you're right.
But no. There's a big reason why we think it might not be, because of the Clara Bow stuff.
Yes, the Clara Bow stuff, which you found.
You want to get into it?
Yeah. So Clara Bow that's a title track on the new album, Tortured Poets Department. And she was an actress in the 1920s, and she was nicknamed the It Girl.
Mm.
Taylor Swift is very much the It Girl right now.
There's a lot of parallels between
Mhm.
Clara Bow and Taylor Swift. She grew up as a lonely girl. She grew up, she ran away from Hollywood at some point with a guy she loved.
She was very famous. Her relationships, her career, all in the spotlight.
Taylor and Joe ran away from the spotlight,
Mhm.
and then Clara Bow later returned to the spotlight. So there's a lot of parallels. And then Clara Bow was from the silent film era, and Taylor, upon releasing Reputation, she posed for British Vogue in a very, very similar look to Clara Bow. So it seems as though Taylor, for those of you watching on YouTube, for those of you at home not watching on YouTube, you can find our podcast on YouTube. It's a video version. But she posted she did a photo shoot for British Vogue that looks very identical to
Yeah.
Clara Bow in the silent film era.
Definitely.
So it seems like she's been planting Easter eggs about this album for quite some time.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
So, and also something that I really liked, the New York Times actually spoke to some poets about the Tortured Poets Department title. And they have said, so New York Times spoke to a poet called Christian Wyman, who was editor of Poetry Magazine for some years. And he said, "As a tortured poet, I approve." And also said, "Or is she making fun of us? I guess I kind of approve of that too," which is nice to know.
That is nice to know. Sorry.
I will cut that bit because obviously it's not very interesting for your
No,
ears.
it's just breaking news for my job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That old thing.
What was my favorite part of this?
April 19th?
Oh, the poets, the apostrophe.
Oh, the apostrophe, yes. So people online have been saying, shouldn't the Tortured Poets Department have an apostrophe because it's an ownership of the department? But a copyright has come out saying that, no, it can be used in like descriptive terms. And also, because when I first saw the title, The Tortured Poets Department, my first thought was the Dead Poets Society.
Okay.
Robin Williams' film.
Yeah.
That doesn't have an apostrophe.
Okay.
And it was released in 1989. It might be a bit reaching, but
I don't think that's reaching at all.
Thank you, because I was like, that's crazy. She thinks of everything.
Who's smarter, Elon Musk or Taylor Swift? Who's more of a genius? I'm gonna go with Taylor Swift.
They're different in their own fields.
I would disagree with that. I would call her.
Of course, shock.
People say that Elon Musk is the Albert Einstein of our generation. No, it's Taylor Swift.
Taylor.
Yeah. The parallels that she has is insane.
She thinks of everything's pulled from something and she just wants us to find all of it.
Yes. It's really...
She enjoys sitting at home watching us scrolling her newsfeed. And
she knew she didn't put an apostrophe in and she's like, I can't wait till they find that one.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the poets dissect this. Okay.
Okay, moving on.
All right. Are we doing... Oh. This is the best. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Speaking of the Dead Poets Society coming out on in 1989, a reference to her album of the year, Grammy-winning. Fuck.
What was that?
Speaking of Taylor's sorcery into specific dates,
Yes.
her album is coming out April 19th.
Why is that so specific?
This is very specific for quite a few reasons. It's specific because do you know when the American Revolution started? You know what the American Revolution was?
the fight against.
Great Britain.
Yes.
Between America and Great
And
Britain. Joe Alwyn is from Great
Britain.
Britain.
Taylor Swift
Taylor's-
is from America.
Yeah. The American Revolution started on April 19th.
That's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
unbelievable.
This is saying, like, this is the biggest great war of them all.
In pop culture, America versus Britain, Taylor Swift versus Joe Alwyn.
Yes. And there's more. So, remember last year when we discovered that Taylor and Joe Alwyn had broken up?
Mhm.
About a month later, or a couple weeks later, Taylor went to dinner with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, two of her best friends. After that dinner, there was something called the Great Unfollowing,
Yes.
where every one of Taylor Swift's closest friends unfollowed Joe Alwyn on Instagram.
the same day,
You know what day that Great Unfollowing happened? April 19th.
April 19th. It's a significant day. I just find that that's a massive coincidence.
It's not. There's no way.
That's what I mean. It's not a coincidence.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
thought this through.
No. All right. That will wrap it up for our breaking news segment.
Yes.
Because
We had to get through a lot.
that's a lot.
Moving on to some Travis updates. It's a big week for Travis. Super Bowl, exciting times. Chiefs versus San Francisco 49ers.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you did it.
Thanks.
Is football big in Australia?
Our Aussie rules football, our own football.
I have a big bone to pick with the internet.
Yeah.
The non-Swifties of the world. So Travis was in a press conference saying that the media was asking Travis, will Taylor make it to the Super Bowl? And he was like, I'm going to let the Super Bowl deal with that. I think she's in Singapore. Maybe she's in Tokyo. She's in Japan. And everyone online has been like, there's a rift. They're breaking up. Travis Kelce doesn't know exactly where Taylor Swift is performing.
He knows exactly where she is right now. They'd be talking. He's just playing into the media.
You think he's playing into it?
Yes, he's been around a long time. As much as we like to think that he's just gotten big because of Taylor, he hasn't. He's
Yeah.
been big for a long time. He knows how to play the media,
Mhm.
and he's just playing into the mystery and wanting everyone to write stories and ask questions about it, which we've all done.
Which we've all done.
Yeah. Well done, Travis.
He knows where she is.
100%. Everyone knows where she is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little defensive and angry because I'm like,
They don't
he should
have
have known where she is. He should have known that she was in Tokyo.
No, he 100% knows that she's in Tokyo. And I think the question is still whether she'll make it to the Super Bowl.
She will make it to the Super Bowl.
She's got plenty of time. She gets there like a day before. But what I love about this whole situation is that the Embassy of Japan has released a statement saying that she can definitely make it, which we know, but the thing they say is that they bring in references to Taylor's albums, which obviously the Embassy are full of Swifties. They go on to say that despite the 12-hour flight and 17-hour time difference, the Embassy can confidently speak now. Stop. To say that if she departs Tokyo in the evening after a concert, she should comfortably arrive in Las Vegas before Super Bowl begins. Goes on and then says things like, we wanted to confirm to anyone concerned can be fearless.
fearless.
That blah, blah,
That's
blah.
an album title.
When they take the field for the Super Bowl wearing red. They did really well. They should be journos.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they would have got all the album titles in, but
No, I like a sprinkle.
the sprinkle?
Yeah.
Okay. I do think that she's going to definitely be at the Super Bowl. I have heard rumors. There's a big rumor online that she paid $1.5 million for a suite,
It's crazy.
and that the NFL has supplied her with a landing or parking
Mhm.
for her jet, because we know that the private jets parking spots are full because every rich person is going to the Super Bowl that has a private jet, apparently.
Yeah. I also found online a former football quarterback, Boomer Esiason, sorry if I got that wrong, he on CBS, he floated a theory. So it's his theory. He's just guessing that Swift will ask the NFL to reimburse her for her flight from Tokyo.
They should.
No, Mel. She's not going. It's not a business trip. She's going to support Travis.
She made the NFL $335 million. They can float her a milli.
But she didn't go into this knowing that she was going to do that. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like being on screen so much and being spoken about being there at the NFL all this
You don't
time.
think she'll accept? Will she accept a free suite? I would.
I just don't think she needs to go ahead and finance it and go through, get reimbursed for a business transaction. She's going there to support her partner. And if she gets reimbursed for it, it kind of cements this idea in everyone's mind that has been critiquing her for going, that she actually enjoyed all the shots across through the game.
And it's also like it stokes the fire of the PR stunt, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
As well, which it's obviously not. But I mean, like, they should get her, like, they should accommodate her. Like, she's the biggest superstar in the world. They want her to be there. They should be like, hey, don't worry about all this stuff. We got you covered. We'll send a jet. I don't know if they're reimbursing her, but they should just be like, hey, we got you. Don't worry. There's a jet coming in.
Yeah.
We know you're dealing with this celeb jet stuff right now. We got your back.
If she wants to go.
That would be a nice thing for the NFL to do.
I know, but I just want to clarify that I think she wants to go for her relationship.
I do too.
Okay, good.
But it would be nice of the NFL to show Taylor a little bit more respect than they already have.
The others, yeah.
Yeah, because she's clearly getting a lot of hate from people. And I really want to see the NFL, more, they have, but more than they have, rally around Taylor Swift. She is our princess. She's our queen. Fuck it. Fuck them. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. All right, cool. This is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl coming up. So I interviewed Patti Stanger, millionaire matchmaker, about a lot of people are betting on whether or not Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift after they hopefully win the Super Bowl.
In public?
Yeah. Like they won the Super Bowl, the confetti's flying, he gets down on one knee. Taylor, will you marry me?
That's not going to happen.
There's a prop bet for it. It's plus 1,065 if he does propose. I don't know what prop bets mean, but
that's what. Okay, I don't know what that
you
means.
make more money because it's unlikely to happen. But I did interview Patti Stanger. We have the clip now.
First of all, he can't propose during the Super Bowl, probably, and
well, after the game.
Okay, let's say the game's over.
Yeah.
He's gonna be flying on a high. I don't think that's the moment he would propose.
How come?
I just think he would wait and have an intimate moment with her and plan some elaborate surprise, and it wouldn't be on his turf.
Yeah.
In his world. I think it would be more Taylor's world.
It's like in the OC when Adam Brody declares his love for Rachel Bilson and like, I love you.
Yeah, that was cute.
And I want everyone to know about it.
That is cute. I do. Everyone does know that Travis is obsessed with Taylor. Okay. It's already in the media everywhere.
I hope that he does propose to her at the Super Bowl because I'd personally like to see it.
I hope it's privately, like in the suite or something.
Ooh.
That'd be cute. Not on the field with confetti and everyone cheering. Can you imagine the amount of booze that would come?
We're living in a rom-com and that would be the ultimate final scene of the film.
That's 100% what a rom-com would do though. It would be, yeah.
What I want. All right. That's what we got for you.
Okay.
That's our Travis update for the day. So this is normally the part of the show where we talk to you about Taylor being spotted out and about New York, LA, whatever. She hasn't been spotted out. So
no, she's back on tour. So she's not walking around the streets. She's walking around the stage, dancing around the stage.
This is our segment called Tour Talk.
Yes, what's happened on tour? I saw today that she had a bit of a stumble on a chair, but it was hardly even a stumble. It was like she just missed the chair a little bit and that's gone.
And that's a true professional. She carried on in the moment.
She didn't even look down.
We had a bunch of surprise songs.
Yes, Dear Reader.
Dear Reader, I'm so jealous. We had Holy Ground, which a lot of fans noticed she was just smiling through the whole thing because it's like, I don't want to dance unless I'm dancing with you, Travis. She said that she wanted to do songs she's never performed live before, which is not Tortured Poets. It is Eyes Open, as well as one of my personal favorites, Electric Touch. I think another ode to Travis because apparently he talks about electric and things being electric all the time on his podcast.
Oh. And what they have is probably quite electric.
And what they have is probably quite electric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick tour wrap up.
Yeah, wrapped up.
Wrapped up. We did it.
Yes.
And
fact of the day, our next segment.
Yeah, fun fact of the day, our final segment for the day.
The Swift Bowl.
The Swift Bowl. There's going to be a lot of parties in Las Vegas dedicated to Taylor Swift because this
Why not?
Super Bowl is about Taylor. It's a really fun thing happening. One of RuPaul's Drag Race icons, Jade Jolie, is hosting a party, and there are 3 grand prizes. If you win, whoever can pull off Taylor's iconic look
Oh, great.
as a Swiftie, which I personally think I can, first place gets a Cat Meow party package valued at $1,500. It's a 4 hours of karaoke and a premium open bar for up to 20 people. Iconic. Second place gets $500 toward a bar tab.
Mhm.
That's a lot of money. That's amazing. And third place wins a free admission for life to the Cat's Meow
Which is a karaoke joint.
on Fremont Street.
Yes. That's great. I love that. There's going to be so many Taylor
To
Swift
go and
parties.
dress up as Taylor Swift, the ultimate ode.
Yeah.
I have if you're watching on our YouTube, this is what I wore to opening night, and it's one on the Speak Now tour
Mhm.
when she comes out and sings Sparks Fly.
Yeah.
I kind of want to borrow
my
this from the
faves.
set and take it and try. I'm going to Vegas.
Are you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm going specifically because of Taylor Swift.
Great.
I'm going to celebrate Taylor Swift all weekend in Vegas. I'm going to enter this contest and hopefully win us a big ass bar tab.
At a Vegas joint that I won't be at.
All right.
Okay. Well, exciting weekend ahead. I'm so excited to see who wins. I'm so excited to see how many times.
If I win this thing, I'm going to flip out.
I meant in the actual Super Bowl, but sure.
Oh, yeah. We're very excited to see who wins the Super Bowl.
As-
Hopefully it's Daddy, Travis Kelce.
I'm excited to see how the NFL handles Swift being there and how many times they show her.
I bet.
If they do.
How many times do you think it's going to be?
Like 4.
I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be 8 or 9.
Let's make a bet.
Okay.
I'm going to say 4.
You're going to say 4?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with at least 8.
I'm going to say 4, not including whoever wins and then like the end if she's excited or
Okay,
sad.
from
sure.
kickoff
Yeah.
to final touchdown.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No idea what those things mean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I say 8 times.
Okay, I say 4.
And what happens if we win?
You have to buy me a ticket to the Eras tour. No, I don't want to do that. It's just the recognition. That's
No,
what
no,
we
no,
win.
We have to have something.
We can talk about it later because we need to wrap up.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Thanks so much for listening,
Thanks
for watching if
joining
you're
us.
watching.
Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, or join us and watch us online, YouTube.
Tuesdays and Fridays every week.
Bye! Go Travis! Go Daddy!